So hi, my name is Kimberly Gates and I call myself a messy painter only because I just kind of slap paint on to cover the white canvas or black canvas, whichever it may be, and then I kind of let it set, and then I go back over and I start layers and layers of glazing, doing my shadows, my highlights, my detail at the end. And it takes me a while, and I'm going to try this YouTube thing to kind of get myself going and out of a rut to paint more. I painted quite a few paintings and sold them, and I'm kind of getting down. And with oils, they need the time to have that drying time so that the outcome, the beautiful outcome that comes from oils, can shine through by the time I want to sell them. And so I do a couple of festivals throughout the year, not a whole lot. It's hard work lugging paintings, and it's easy to damage them and that kind of stuff. So I don't do a whole lot. I do have a presence online a little bit. I'm kind of updating it. I kind of started over. It was there, and then I tried to do one on my own, and that didn't work. And so now I'm back to where I was and starting over. And so I have the paintings that I have left that are up for sale are there, and my website is KimberlyGates.com, and you have to spell it right. My name is KimberlyGates.com. And so you can at least get a look at what my paintings look like. And I do a wide variety. I'm kind of dabbling in a lot of different things. I dabble in I guess abstract. I don't get that all that much. I really like realism. I want to try to do some incorporate some gemstones and that kind of stuff. I've started doing that with magnetite on some of my paintings, and those have sold really well. I'm starting to add crystals a little bit, but those are already sold, so I need to work on doing some more of that. And then I'm also going to try my hand at some pastels and that kind of stuff. I'm not, really comfortable, so I want to get more comfortable. And I don't really like to draw. If I really put focus into it, I can, but I just don't like it. I get bored with it. I guess it's just too slow, and that's why I call myself a messy painter, because I can just slap it on real quick and go from there, and then come back and do my refining that I like. So I'm going to give this YouTube thing a go. I went to a conference in Santa Fe called Gathering of the Creatives. They have it every year. It's in September. And it was very inspirational, and I have a lot of ideas, and so I need to get going on all of my paintings. And so I'm going to use this YouTube as a way of encouraging me, and hopefully, as you see, that I'm not a classically trained artist. I have never gone to art school or taking art classes in a university or college or anything like that. I'm basically self-taught. Through books, Bob Ross, but I got a little bored with Bob Ross too, and then just different artists, on the web, and just gleaning and coming up with my own style, my own technique that I really like. And so hopefully these YouTube videos will be short and sweet. I'm probably going to be doing several projects long term, so I will be doing those several projects per video, where I'm just laying on some glazing and that kind of stuff, moving from painting to painting. And just so someone else who's out there who doesn't think they're creative, everyone is creative. It's just a matter of putting their focus on it and believing that something will eventually come out, and getting rid of that extra junk that's going on in our heads. I can recommend a really good book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It is a classic best-selling book. It really helps get over any blocks, or help you get out the junk for anything creative, for anything at all. I tell all my friends who are having issues with coworkers or something like that, that they can't get out of their heads, to do the morning pages that are talked about in that book. So I highly encourage anyone who wants to be creative and don't think they can. Well, hopefully this YouTube page will encourage you to just start dabbling. And that's the beginning. and even if it's just scribbling. And, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder is what I'm learning. So what I think is beautiful or not beautiful is different for someone else. And so you learn to just love your own work, and others will eventually, others won't, and that's okay. You know, it's neither bad or good. And so hopefully you will join me on this journey as I kind of get myself refocused and encourage my own self to keep painting and growing, and maybe through all of that you will too. So join me on this journey.